hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear it? Well, it sounds like resurrection to me. Welcome back to another Box Art Reviews with me, Gore the Movie God. The series that is sometimes called the Futurama of the internet because it just keeps getting canceled and brought back and canceled and brought back. Well, guess what? Futurama just got canceled again, but this is back, renewed for another maybe 2 episodes. No, I'm just going to continue to keep doing these because last time I did a Box Art Reviews, I told all you guys, if you remember, I was going to take a break for Halloween so I could do a lot of videos for that. Then I just never did it again because I was really, really busy with other stuff. But now I'm somewhat not busy, so I decided I'm going to bring it back. So welcome back to another Box Art Reviews. I don't even know what episode this is. Let's get straight to it because this week we don't really have too many games, but we do have a few that we can talk about. So without further ado, let's get straight back into it with the first box art of this week. Deadly Premonition, the director's cut for the PlayStation 3. For all you people that have a PS3 and didn't have an Xbox and didn't have the chance to play this extremely bizarre but entertaining as hell horror game, then guess what? You have your chance now. But the thing is, the Xbox version had a pretty good box art, I have to admit. Some nice colors, some crazy visuals. This one, I mean, look how crazy it is. You have a black background. Ooh, that's scary. That's like, the darkness. Ooh. That's scary. And then you got some red paint or blood. I'm guessing it's blood, seeing that's a horror game. It's rated M. And then right in front of it, you have the Deadly Premonition text, which it's a pretty good text. I'll admit it looks pretty good. The director's cut font. And then you have Swery, the guy that made the game, signed it for you. Then you have a couple of quotes from IGN and Destructoid, which I thought was weird because IGN gave it like, a 2 out of 10. So I don't know why they put a quote there. Destructoid gave it a 10, so I guess that's why. But this game is definitely worth your time. Definitely go check it out if you love bizarre, entertaining stories. But this box art is not very good. It's just, they slapped on the text and put a black background and put Swery's signature on it. That's it. It's move compatible. It has 3D, but nothing much else on the box. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Very mediocre. So let's go on to the next one, which is Might and Magic Hero 6: Shades of Darkness. Woo, there you go. Got through that quick. It's a long-ass name for a long-ass running series, but I will admit, this box art does not look that bad. It actually looks pretty good, even though it is somewhat generic. They use a lot of blue in this box art, which is one thing that I do not like, but I do think it's kind of cool that they didn't just make it the sky blue, where it's just the sky and you just see the sky and that's it. They actually made it the cave. They used different variations of blue. It looks pretty good. You got the dragon in the background. He has a cool little wing effect. It looks like stars in his wings. I don't know. That looks pretty cool. He's screwing stuff up. That's what dragons do. In the foreground, of course, you got this big, tough, elvish dude. He's just looking up. He's chilling. I don't know what he's doing. He looks pretty cool. You got of course, you have to have the chick with the big boobs just right there with the cleavage and all. She's got those chakrams. Love those things. She's cool. And then you got the Minotaur, which I would say is pretty cool looking. Or I think he's a Minotaur. I'm not really sure. Whatever. The big dude right there. I would say he's cool, but he has ginger hair. So obviously, because it's the internet, I need to hate him automatically. So anyway, overall, I think this box art's pretty good. The art design itself is cool, and I like that dragon. That dragon's cool. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. So there you go. Might and Magic Heroes 6, 8, 9, 10, whatever. I don't care. Next box art. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, which is an Xbox, PS3, and PC download game. So in a way, I'm kind of cheating because it's not really a box art because there's no box. But I had to talk about this one because this one is probably my favorite box art of the episode. The game itself is a throwback to all the 80s and 90s action, adventure movies, and hell, even some video games. But the poster itself is a throwback to stuff like Terminator because, hell, look at the main character. He looks like Kyle Reese, and which is perfect because the guy that voices that character is the guy that played Kyle Reese. And the art design here is fantastic. Just like something like Indiana Jones or a Star Wars poster, you can't tell that it's actually a painting or a drawing until you get real close up to it. It looks amazing. All the characters look great, all the insane visuals, the color scheme. You have a dragon in the background with lasers. What more can you ask? This box art is great, and it's one of the best throwbacks I've ever seen in my life. I can't wait to get a poster of this so I can actually put it on my wall. It looks great. I love this box art. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. That actually might be the highest score I've given a box art so far. But without further ado, let's go on to the next box art, which is probably going to be considerably less good, which is Leviathan Trademark Warships is another PC download game that I felt I needed to talk about. Not because it's good. Oh, no. It's because it's really bad. It actually is. First of all, the design on the actual warship itself is ridiculous. I mean, the 3D modeling is terrible straight off the bat, but the design of all the cannons and the red little like stripes on it just looks dumb. And let me talk about the 3D. The 3D looks like something you'd find on like the CG on a PS1 game. It looks like the CG of a PS1 game. It looks really reflective, looks really fake. It looks bad. The water itself looks okay. The environment itself, the rocks in the background, whatnot, that looks fine. But what's center stage is this warship, and it looks horrible. Also, there's another one in the background. It has a little green stripe. Can't see it that much, but that one probably looks terrible too. So overall, it's bad. I don't know why they trademarked Leviathan. Mass Effect already did it first. Sorry guys, you can't trademark that. So there you go. There is Leviathan Trademark Warships. I'm going to give it a pretty bad 3 out of 10. It looks horrible. It really does. So yeah, let's go on to the next one and our final box art, which is Soul Sacrifice. Yay, a brand new PS Vita game. Finally, it's been a little while. And the box art for this one, wow, it's pretty confusing, I have to admit. I mean, I can make out the soldiers that are fighting this big creature, but I can't tell if the creature is supposed to be a 3-headed dragon, or it's just supposed to be like a bunch of different dragons, or maybe just one dragon. I looked up close, and I'm really confused on what I'm supposed to be looking at. I really am. But I will admit, the color scheme is really nice in this. I mean, a lot of different colors are used, a lot of variations of different colors. It looks really good. If I saw this on the counter, I'd be like, damn, man, that looks really cool. I might try that out. And from the gameplay I've seen, it looks really damn good for a PS Vita game. The design is great. The soldiers themselves look really good. You can tell them out. You can tell them apart. Yeah, the color scheme looks great. It's a little confusing looking, but besides that, it is a damn good looking box art. I would give this box art a 7.5 out of 10. And that's it. That's all the box arts I have for this episode. Welcome back once again. This time, box art reviews will stay permanently. Even if I miss a week here and there, it will be back. Don't worry about it. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. That's all the box arts I have. And until next week or the week after that, look forward to other videos. Thank you and goodbye.